in this segment of Undisputed, Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless are going to be discussing Alonzo Ball and his new jump shot he has unveiled. And, he had to, do and create another shooting motion because the shooting motion he has, that quirky shot, is too elongated and it takes too long for him to get the shot off, especially with the NBA players that they cover distance quicker than in college and in high school. They say that he was a better jump shooter in college and high school, but unlike those two levels, the NBA is a different level, and at this level, you're gonna have to get your shot off much quicker.
Blackie, Mom, you don't smoke? No, I gotta get. Yesterday, bro. You don't smoke. Hold on, let me. What's he doing? Can I make my point still? No. Yesterday, LeBron, for the 61st time in his career, was named Eastern Conference Player.
Shannon Sharp is so consumed and so obsessed with LeBron James. He always have to, every game, it seemed like he has to point out what LeBron did so great when they win. When they lose, he's not so, boastful like he is when they win. Well, yeah, he said LeBron James was named Eastern Conference Player of the Week, which is great. LeBron James is having a great season in his 15th year. But Shannon Sharp is for a man that's 50 years old, he's so consumed. I see if he was like a teenager or, younger than that, or, when you see your sports so-called heroes, you kind of worship them. But I don't know if I think Shannon Sharp does it more to troll Skip more than I hope so.
And so in order for me to celebrate this, I had to break out something special for him. I got these grapes for him. Ooh, these grapes. I got these melons. This ain't for no banana pudding, now, Joy. This ain't for no banana pudding. He don't banana right here. Me and Stack got something planned later on today, Skip. But how you do it, Skip? Did your guy win any awards?
Oh, so this is to upstage.
Yeah, your guy. No, KD is your guy. I mean, who is your guy? Kawhi, your guy hadn't played.
I don't think KD is really his guy. Him and KD, well, he had some words with KD, and KD responded to him when he was on First Take, and ever since then, I mean, he said KD was his favorite player before then, and Skip, he likes KD. He says KD is the best player in the league. I mean, it's 1A and 1B between him and LeBron James. I don't have any decorum if anybody says LeBron or KD. They both are great players. KD, helped lead Golden State to the championship by beating LeBron last year. He was the MVP of the finals and had a great finals. But I don't think Durant is Skip Bayless' guy. Skip Bayless is more of a Kawhi Leonard guy, but Kawhi Leonard has disappointed him so far because Kawhi Leonard has not played a lot this year.
For like 9 games this year. My guy played all 73 of his games.
Your guy is 3-5 in the NBA Finals. That's all I know.
Well, you won't get back to the finals unless your guy comes back.
No, that's true.
Well, we'll see. We'll talk about that a little later. Former Penn State running back Saquon Barkley will be live in studio coming up later, but let's start with Lonzo Ball. His Lakers lost last night in Detroit, but he still had a good night on the stat sheet. Lonzo finished with 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 11 assists. But more importantly, he made 7 of his 8 shot attempts.
And his jump shot is it looks good. It looks like he's been working on it. He was injured for a little while. He missed about almost a month, if not a month. And it seems like when he was out, he was working on his jump shot. It looks good. It needs a little bit more work, but it looks good. It looks like he just wanted to come out in this game. The season is winding down, and he wants to find and see how his jump shot works in real action, which is smart. You want to see if you're not, because it's not the summer. It's not like he's working on doing the summer. He actually working on it during the season while he was injured. So it's pretty smart for him to unveil it and test it in real game action.
He also showed off a new mid-range jumper and different shooting form. Let's take a listen to Lonzo and Luke Walton after the game.
He was under control all game. So the ones he were hitting were good shots, which I think kind of shows how much he's been working on his game. Those are shots he wasn't even shooting earlier in the year.
I just focus on being a little more aggressive and going inside more than outside. So more pull-ups, more getting into the lane, and try to create from there. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But like I said, I just try to do what I can on the team. I like to.
Like I've been saying about Lonzo Ball, a lot of people have been giving the guy a lot of flack because, you know, his father was so boastful, saying he was better than this guy, better than this guy. But all his father was doing was marketing the brand, you know, the family's brand, because, you know, it gets a lot of attention. He got a lot of attention. He even got Michael Jordan to respond to him. He got a couple other players to respond to him. LeBron James responded back to him. So yes, he was trying to build the brand. I mean, do he believe his son is a really, really good player? Yes, I'm pretty sure deep down, I'm pretty sure he does. You know, if any father can be proud of their son. But I like Lonzo Ball. I like Lonzo Ball. I like his game. He's a long, lanky. I know some people say he's not athletic, but I seen him catch some lobs. I seen him catch that one against the New York Knicks. He may not be explosive like a Russell Westbrook or a John Wall, but he can get up. He's 6'6", 6'7". He's averaging 15 points or 12 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. That's a great year. To me, that's a great year. I believe if he would have played a little bit more, but you know, we got Ben Simmons. I don't like that whole thing. If you don't play your first year, you are eligible to be a rookie the next year. I think you shouldn't be eligible to be a rookie the next year because you are going through the NBA practices. You are around the NBA environment for a whole year. So you shouldn't be considered a rookie, to me, in my book.
Play free, so I don't like looking at stats and then I just go out there, focus on scoring.
Skip, what did you see from Lonzo?
And Lonzo Ball is a very poised young man. He doesn't say eye-popping things in interviews, which I don't think you have to do that because that's just for show. The kid looks like he's well grounded. He says the right things. He's working on his game, and he understands that the NBA is a process, unlike a lot of these analysts that think a guy should be all-world in his first year. No, he's not LeBron. LeBron came right in the league, started tearing it up. Jordan came in right in the league, started tearing it up. But everybody's not going to do that. Some people are a process like a Jimmy Butler.
Last night.
So, LaShannon Sharp, speaking of LeBron James, my guy Lonzo Ball does already have one thing in common with LeBron James.
What's that?
And that is, it's something every night. There's some new story every night with LeBron James and with Lonzo Ball. And Lonzo's roller coaster rolled into Detroit last night, and it can be something great, it can be something awful, and some nights, as you know, it's something great and something awful. But last night, in Lonzo's 51st NBA game, he decided to feature a shot that I have rarely seen him even attempt to shoot this year, a mid-range jump shot. And again, in his 51st game, he suddenly...
Yeah, I agree with Skip on that. He had to come off that three-point line. He was shooting way too many threes. The mid-range jump shot is a lost art. The only guy that really shoots mid-ranges right now is DeMar DeRozan that I know that really has a mid-range game. Even he has stepped out to the three-point line, but DeMar DeRozan has the quintessential mid-range game. A lot of these players don't have a mid-range game. It's either all in or all the way out past the three-point line. But the game, if there is a game in the mid-range that you can also exploit with coupled with the three and driving, it'll make you more potent as an offensive player. Michael Jordan had the mid-range game. Derrick Rose had a mid-range game before he got hurt, but Derrick Rose had a pretty good mid-range game too. Go look at him from 2009 to about 2012.
tried 3 mid-range jump shots. And the first one was kind of a fall away, step back jump shot, and it went right in. And
one leg, too.
Off one leg. And the last one was just a
Yeah, Lonzo Ball was doing that one leg like Dirk Nowitzki.
sweet shot right off the glass, like he'd been doing it his whole life, which I assume he has been, but we don't see it in pro basketball games.
Right.
So I'm thinking, wait a second, all 3 of those shots were shot conventionally from the right side of his face, the way everybody else shoots it, right?
Right.
And all 3 of those shots, to me, they looked confident, they looked assertive, they looked like they were shot with conviction, looked like he meant to shoot them that way, and like he was extremely comfortable shooting them that way. And I thought, wait a second, who is that guy? Because I haven't seen that guy.
He's obviously been working on that jump shot. He does look confident. He does look more assertive, like Skip said. He looks more comfortable. And that's one thing about the NBA. You have to be comfortable. You have to be assertive, because one thing about this level, guys will come at you. You have to be able to respond to any adversity or anything like that. But look, Lonzo Ball, to me, he's going to be a pretty good player in this league. Now, I don't know if he's going to be a transcendent player like Skip said, but he reminds me of a taller Rajon Rondo. If people go look at Rondo's career when he was with the Celtics, Rondo would have those stat lines where he'll have like 12 points, but he'll have like 15 assists and like 7 rebounds and like 3 or 4 steals. Go look at Rajon Rondo when his earlier years with the Celtics. I mean, when the Big Three got there, and in a year before, a couple years before the Big Three got there, Rajon Rondo was putting up the same numbers.
At all this year, and I thought, that's lethal, man. If that's a new weapon in your repertoire and you can shoot that consistently every night, will that not change the way he's guarded? Right? Okay. So then, to your point, you've been saying, what's he doing shooting so many threes? 6 threes, 7 threes, whatever. 12 threes.
Yeah, well, he was shooting way too many threes. But like I said, Lonzo Ball, he's going to be good. He's going to be a really good player. Now, in the West, because there's so many guards like Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, and all those other guards like Chris Paul and those guys, it's going to be hard for him to make an all-star game. But, because the West is so stacked with guards. So, but Lonzo Ball, I believe the Lakers will put talent around him. They will build around him. I don't know if LeBron James will come in. I think they should stay away from LeBron James. LeBron James, to me, will hamper Lonzo Ball because LeBron James needs the ball in his hands to run the LeBron system. But like I said, Lonzo Ball gonna be a pretty good player. People need to get off the kid's back, man. He's a pretty good kid, humble kid. He knows himself. He is a confident player, but yes, you do lose your confidence when you don't play as well as you expect yourself to play. But he's gonna be all right. I'm out.